The cryptocurrency market has been abuzz with news as of late. Well, let's jump right into it, everyone. Please keep in mind that this film is meant solely for amusement value. Before putting your money into something, you should always check it out thoroughly. In light of this, the market is reversing its recent gains. Once more, it detaches. Chinese news has arrived. We'll get to that shortly, but in the meanwhile, there's a plethora of crypto, Bitcoin, and XRP news to cover. All I ask is that you bestow upon me that radiant grin so that I can radiate those positive energy. Get down to brass tacks and hit that like button. You can now trade XRP and Solana options that are regulated by the CFTC. Complete physical integration with the underlying future contracts, adaptable exposure, and micro and macro trade sizes. More chances to exchange Solana and XRP have arisen, despite XRP's loss of approximately 4.75%. While Bitcoin fell from over 110,000 to under 109,000, then back up to 112,000, XRP has risen by almost 4% in the past 2 hours, and the price of XRP hit a low of 238. As we'll see, the crypto market is still highly unpredictable, and Ethereum's return to over 4,000 is only the latest example. Because of this unpredictability, today's drop occurred as China has stated it will fight to the death if the US wants a trade war, and if you want to negotiate, our door is open. Let Trump put an end to his clarity equals potentially right mentality. The market is trending upwards. That being the case, today's market decline is understandable. Not only are equities falling here, but crypto markets as well. Just like Bitcoin and XRP, which are making a comeback on Ethereum, this is all changing now. The stock market has also begun to show signs of improvement. The latest updates, 1.7 trillion in 2026. Citibank will introduce crypto custody services. Consequently, major banks like Citi and JP Morgan keep declaring that they will let customers to deal cryptocurrencies. Citi and BlackRock are here. Massive financial institutions are starting to recognize the potential of cryptocurrencies and are investing in them. Despite the fact that a crash occurred on Friday, they are still going to the celebration. Some intriguing news from Ripple. They're allocating $200,000 to fortify and enhance the XRP ledger. As part of their partnership with Immunify for the Bug Bounty Attackathon, Ripple is paying 200,000 USD to anyone who can discover and repair vulnerabilities in the XRP lending protocol. Ripple, you're no match for the hackers, hence you should employ their services. Investigating potential security holes in XRPL. It seems like a fantastic concept to me. Companies that offer this service may even attempt to breach your network on your behalf. Something along these lines existed when I was a software engineer. However, it's worth noting that legitimate hackers might occasionally differ from the firms they work for. It will be intriguing to observe whether they discover something and address it. Once again, we were in China. It seems like something was amiss just before the market began to fall off, and it turns out that the same whale who had shorted Bitcoin before Friday's dip did it again. The same individual also opened a large short position. The market thereafter began to sell. Are we in a similar situation as when we witnessed this with James Wynn? If so, are the algos now monitoring this whale's movements in the hopes that it knows something? The position is hyperliquid, open, and apparent to everyone. I see. Possibly they do, but this is a very risky proposition. Obviously, we have no idea who this belongs to. All we have is their wallet. So it's possible that the market is making a move before the news arrives, which might be quite intriguing, actually. What happens as a result? Powell is scheduled to talk in around 1 hour from now. Perhaps we discussed his previous speech when he was here last year when you were watching. Was an empty burger. It will likely be a nothing burger this time too. How that turns out remains to be seen. This is about exchange-traded funds. Well, this is a whole other ballgame. If you want to follow Greg's progress, you can read his entire post here. But in essence, Eleanor's TTRDL is to disregard the B4 deadlines, October 19th. The approval cannot take place until the SEC returns from furlough, and the individuals who have the power to vote on this matter are now on furlough as well. Therefore, it will not occur until they return. Very likely that each one of them will be greenlit. So, to reiterate, the XRPTF dates we were hoping for by the end of October, I wouldn't put much stock in them until the government returns. I see. You can see that there are no Litecoin ETFs or Solana ETFs for the ones that have previously passed, and XRP is no different. We will have to wait if the government does not return. New information. Jim Cramer has expressed his desire for capital to be redirected from cryptocurrency to stocks in the real economy. Do you understand what it implies? Our plan is to pump. Here we are again. A common joke is that Jim Cramer never gets it right. Prior to the market crash a few weeks ago, he advised people to purchase cryptocurrency. Thus, I am uncertain. At this point in time, he is stating that crypto should generate revenue. Perhaps this is the moment when the market finally begins to surge. A U.S. federal investigation has uncovered a $15 billion Bitcoin scam involving a Cambodian pig slaughtering operation. Additional funds that the United States government may allocate to its Bitcoin reserve, also known as its strategic reserve. Just a friendly reminder that I will never ask you to sign up for anything, pay me money, or contact you on social media. Scammers, that is. Wherever you see me, it's not me unless it's on YouTube, is it? This does not represent me. He is a con artist. On the road, please exercise extreme caution. Whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, or TikTok, I will never send you a direct message. DM, requesting that you join up for anything. I'm not going to direct message you, am I? Proceed with extreme caution. Very well. Keeping this in mind is crucial. What the CEO of BlackRock has been saying is worth discussing now. He thinks the United States should invest more quickly in digital asset innovation and clarify its regulations. The Senate will and must pass the Clarity Act, according to Tony Edwards. This will transpire if BlackRock desires it. This is what he said when he appeared on CNBC afterwards. It has grown on me now. However, I advance in my knowledge and understanding. Your statement on 60 Minutes was heard by me. Indeed, I did. Yeah, when something starts bringing in money, you can't help but love it. Hate it when you don't get it. This is the way things stand. Naturally, it has generated substantial revenue for them. That is, until BlackRock stops investing in it, of course. Ultimately, we'll find out. The XRP ETF will be finished by them. It will be seen what happens. The market's reaction to the current climate of tension between China and the United States is something to watch closely over the next 2 days. That is the driving force behind the market's recovery following Friday's precipitous drop. Is market volatility something you expect to persist? That may have been a bull trap, according to some. The events of yesterday, where the market surged briefly before investors flocked to it and now it's plummeting. Thus, the future of the market is going to be quite intriguing to watch. This is the perfect moment to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See the links in the description for further information. Naturally, we have BitUnix, Blowfin, and the ever-reliable BTCC. If leverage trading is something you're interested in, you should look into them. Again, I implore you to trade with propriety. An affiliate commission will be mine if you join up through my link. That's great, but before you do that, read the terms of service. Before you use leverage, make sure you know the potential consequences. Much obliged for your time. I look forward to seeing you again. Plus, I usually say, let's amass a fortune.